we are where exactly? Oh, pardon me. So I want to try and work my way around this promenade. So try and figure out where everything
Without
is.
hesitation.
This seems like a very similar area.
This will not take long.
Is this important?
Who be you? You now be my wife. Oh yeah. We never want to see that battle axe tonight, right? Okay. Alatilo de Bonito. Hello, hello. Welcome to the... what time is it? It's morning. And welcome to the morning show of the talents of Alatilo de Bonito. Why do I feel like there needs to be some sort of mariachi band here? A rousing wave of indifference from the crowd yet again. Oh, wait. A rousing wave of indifference from the crowd yet again. Ah, well, if I let such things bother me, I would have given up the stage years ago. As per the wishes of most of my audience, unfortunately. At least the occasional dwarf applauds. Well, doesn't swear and leave, anyway. Let's see. A tale of familial woe to tantalize your tears and tempt your time and interest? Raised of spells and casting well, but always wanting better, to sing of nights and days of yore, to leave the robes that fetter. A wizard prone to song and prose, though oft accused of failing, he shall sing despite the odds. Will you shut the bloody wailing? Well finished, Mrs. Patricia. You've a fine ear for rhyme, though I would hope you'd be more supporting of your own employees. I support you sticking to your spells and figures. You are security and a financial advisor, not the entertainment. Hit the road if you want a forum for your singing. Very well, Mrs. Patricia. Thank you for the indulgence thus far.
Speak if it must be done.
How many guards? Commoners? Can we get through here? Alright, Patricia.
Hello.
Hello, miss. It's about time some other women came into me inn. All I seem to get lately are stupid males, loud, brash, and disgusting. What can I get for you? I must hear things. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two? I don't go listening to much gossip, though. The men here yak more on other people's business than any woman I've ever seen. OBS. Really? Okay. I need to put that little bit of screen in front of it again. We're dropping frames left, right, and centre. It's not been a very good stream for me today in terms of being distracted, I'm afraid. I apologise to everybody. We're cracking on, though. We're looking for a friend who's been taken captive by the cowled wizards. Perhaps you've heard where they may keep their prisoners? Nay, I don't listen to any hogwash about wizards and such. Any word that comes from the men here is only meanderings about things they don't understand at any rate. Do you know anything about the shadow thieves here in Athkatla? Excess, apology accepted. I'm doing great. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much. Cheers. I hear news that there be a war on everywhere in the city. The shadow thieves have themselves a rival. Although word about them is as far-fetched as you can imagine. The guards of the city ignore it well enough for their own safety, and if one's smart as them, you'd do the same. Involving yourself will only get you killed. That's my thoughts. Cool. Perhaps I could use your services then. I assume... Yeah. Bitter black ale. You know what? Jaheira, I'm going to give you some golden sands. Why not? There is a rival guild to the Shadow Thieves, and we've literally just found that out. How are you doing anyway today, XS? Thank you very much for being here. What have you been up to? It is officially midweek. Or it may not be to you.
Yes?
I know we always say things like that.
It will be done.
To be fair, this is kind of the end of my week. I mean, if we close this, can we, like, steal stuff? Not that I will, because that's Naughty. And there's nothing to steal anyway. Except for 12 G's. Grab it and run! Grab it and run! We are but lowly adventurers with no money. Oh, woe is me!
I am ready.
What is it? Certainly.
It wasn't me. It was Imowen. It was the one-armed man. Imowen can't steal anything. She's already in jail. Damn!
Speak.
Galump the bookkeeper.
Direct me as you will.
Alright, Galump.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Right, jolly day, eh, Mum? You be wanting to take a gander at me bookies and scrolls? I would indeed. Ah, he's that kind of bookseller, as in fancy spell books. No, nothing for you. Plenty for you, though. Melf's Minute Meteors. No, we've only got £1,000. Let's not go crazy.
Yes?
At the minute.
It will be done.
Hess. Galump and Hess.
You look like the sort who has more than 2 gold pieces to rub together.
A good business to you, my lady. I do not recognize you, I think. Would it be impertinent for Hess to inquire as to your name? I'm not interested in divulging my name. One cannot be too careful. As you wish, good customer. I mean no disrespect. Do you want to see what Hess has in his stocks? I can assure you that it is all of platinum quality. As you wish. Unfortunately, my stock is not what it once was, with the troubles of late, but it is still a good selection. What do we got here? Oh, so this is like the same kind of stuff, but I assume this is going to be like cheaper than we'd buy it in the big market sort of thing.
What is it? Certainly.
What was it? The Adventure Mart. It's called. What? Nothing. Nothing. Alright, is there any way to get up here? No. Okay. By the end of today's stream, we might even get out of this section of the city. We are starting to kind of understand where we are. Or at least I am. A flying machine of gnomish design. It looks a bit unstable. Yeah, it kind of would be if it only had one balloon in the middle, wouldn't it? Oh, hey, is that like a Da Vinci machine? The sign on this machine states that the name of its inventor is one Eduardo Janssen. BG2 is a big game, no rush. Ooh, a fancy looking snake. Hi there. Are we Parcel Tongue? Apparently not. Monza does not. She cannot commune with snakes. What do we have over here? Janssen? Who is Janssen? Do I know Janssen? Or will I come to know him? Oh, a leopard. Can I talk to the leopard? Nope, we don't have leopard tongue either. What the hell is this? Some sort of giant aubergine. Or maybe not. Maybe it's something to do with the city. Hear ye, hear ye, says Down Crier. He's just going round and round with his ear ye's. Hear ye again. Hear ye another time. Hear ye. Alright, mate. Walk away from the Town Crier. Okay, this is wonderful. Wonderful that you've kind of made all of these things that are interactable, but nothing is on them. Why? Are you trying to tell me something about this part of the city? That it's just filled with junk? Lady Offal and Lord Offal. No, sorry, probably O'Fowl. Bucket and
Stand
bouquet.
where you're at, peasant.
Excuse me, but it is impertinent to speak to a lady of class while she is accompanied by her husband. Well, speak to the...
My time is quick, so be brief, commoner.
Yeah, good day to you. I am Lord Dermond Offal. This is my wife, Lady Shireen. What do you think, my dear? I think the skin tone is the wrong for a Kalashite. Indeed. Cormorian, perhaps? Nonsense, not nearly enough class. Waterdeep, perchance? Not nearly civilized enough to be from Waterdeep, darling. Now you're just being silly. Well, you don't think they're Amnian, do you, sweet? Certainly not. They don't look half so wealthy as to be Amnian. Well then, why am I speaking to them? Agreed. Shh, they'll hear us. Excuse me, but we've decided to snub you. Yes, we have. Good business then. Good day. I need to use that more in life. I need to just use that phrase more. Excuse me, but I've decided to snub you.
Without doubt.
Locked. Well, if you're going to snub us, we're going to steal from you. I'm going to quick save because I don't think this is going to work. This is just a little bit of fun.
You're right behind me, right?
For science. Lockpick failed. Oh my god, you suck at lockpicking, dude. I cannot wait to level you up again so that I can actually choose lockpicking as one of your skills. Zephyr, you may or may not have stolen that quote once. Pill, welcome in, sir. How are you doing today?
Quickly and
It
precisely.
looks like a restaurant of sorts because it's got like a menu on the side. Double Fox Emote Mania. Ding 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 ding. Oh god. Zephyr's tipped it over into triple.
What is it?
Do we... What was that about? Hubris?
Without hesitation.
Alright, should we go and talk to this town crier bloke? He looks the kind of man who would...
Hear ye!
Hello, hello! More Tithrian exiles landing in Athkatla. Hear ye, hear ye! Expelled for familial misdeeds! Oh, shudder to think of all that red ink. Exiles, what's all this about then? The year of the tankard has been a tough one for the rich and pampered, trying to grind out a living on the backs of the poor down south. Noses are akimbo about matseek and gold falling onto chubby little fingers, while Reactfin and Trailstone, lots of names in this bit, are left reading from the wrong books and their dog-leg ledgers. What the hell does that mean? Judgment was swift on the deserving and bags packed double time. Good riddance, the natives wailed from ramparts high. Every morning I'm here, keeping the faith, protecting the righteous and crucifying the guilty. Drop by to gnaw the fat and feast on the foolish.
Speak. Yes?
Cities always teem with evil and decay. Let's
This
give
will
it
not
a good
take long.
shake and see what falls out.
I agree, Minsk. Let's shake this city. Zephyr only has lists. Oh, no, keep them coming, Pill. Keep them coming. Fucks this place up. Murder. You sell
Is this the way you talk
skins?
to everyone, or is it just the poor people?
Have you been cheated here? Oh, I bet you have. Me? Actually, I can't even remember the last time someone cheated me out of anything. Amnian bodyguards. Who the hell is Quataris? Remembers to trigger the boot eek sound from time to time.
My time is quick, so be brief, commoner.
It's in there. Good business to you, my lady. My name is Quataris. Might you be interested in some artwork, a painting, to add some style to your abode? I don't really have an abode, but thanks. Well, I'm afraid that I'm only a purveyor of fine works of art. If you are not a customer of refinement and wealth, then I have no interest in you being here, I am sure. Good business to you.
What is it? If it must be done.
You must be aware that now I have decided to snub you. Sounds like Pete from Goofy. That's stalking.
You'll find no better prices in Arm. I guarantee it.
Mahar thinks you're just some sort of customer that he was waiting for. Perhaps you are interested in weaponry. Mahar thinks you are.
I take it that you are Mahir? Mahir, even.
I am indeed Mahir Ye Kayla El Sadith, the most recently of Rashaman, at your service.
You are coming from Rashiman? I remember it fondly, and hope to take Boo to see it once I have completed my pajama.
Ah, Boo is your witch then, I take it.
No, Boo is my hamster, and Boo is my friend.
Oh, I see. Where was I? Ah, yes, my lady. You are, still interested in examining my wares, yes?
Show me what you got.
Most excellent. Examine my wares to your heart's content, Cassadi. I am sure you will find nothing to displease you.
Oh God, everything sells the same stuff, though. Yeah, if you want special stuff, you've got to go into the machine mart. Machine
Yes.
mart?
It will be done.
God, where did that come from? No, the adventure mart. Oh, a moose. And a squirrel. Moose and squirrel?
I never saw much of the cities from
That
the
Rocky and
circus.
Bullwinkle.
Are they all so crowded like this?
Is that Rocky and Bullwinkle inside of a cage? What happens if you talk? No way. Has it added speedrun to my tags? No way. No, it hasn't. I've got English 100%, RPG, and open world as my tags. Get out of it. You. Trying to derail me, my friend. The squirrel has nothing to say to me. The moose has nothing to say to me.
I am listening.
Right, Savey Davy. Right, we will leave every door open that we've been in.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you.
We have everything,
It
sir.
will be done.
Yo, sir, you want to come over here, sir?
What the hell was that? The history of Arm. I mean, we could read the history of Arm. Seems like the right thing to do, really. How big is it? Yeah. Arm has the good fortune to have abundant natural resources. Some would say Arm is the richest land in the continent. This has worked in Arm's favour for generations, because even if they were conquered, the new masters would be gentle, looking to gain wealth from the land rather than put it to the torch. Arm has been the centre of trade and commerce for as long as anyone can remember. Oral traditions even, handed down from father to son, tend to support the theory that Arm has been a trade centre for at least 800 years. Unfortunately, written records are difficult to find and often incomplete. It would seem the typical Amnian citizen was too busy trying to fill their coffers to write down the events of the day. Arm has always been more interested in the present and the future than the past, and this makes an accurate history difficult. The best records, the business papers of the oldest trading companies, are jealously guarded. The fear of revealing trade secrets is stronger than the call of history, so the average citizen knows very little about Arm's past. It appears that the Arm of 100 years ago was very much like the Kalasham of today. Each major city was basically an independent entity banding together for defense when necessary and fighting for control of territory and profitable trade routes when the rest of the time. That's a run-on sentence. A particularly brutal trade war began 24 years ago, with each city exacting prohibitive tariffs on goods imported from the others. The trade war escalated, and city troops began to raid caravans sponsored by the other cities. In a matter of months, commerce was brought to a halt, and a number of cities were under siege, and war threatened to engulf the entire region. Into the breach stepped a young merchant named Thazy Selemshant. Thaze? Probably Thaze, not in... Just Silent E. Faze was smart, charismatic, and very well connected. The Selemshant Trading House was one of the oldest and richest in Athkatla. He secretly contacted representatives of the other 5 richest merchant houses in Arm and started to plan. The first part of the plan involved the careful sprinkling of rumors about outside threats. One involved a pirate invasion from Nelantha. Another one was about a massing of orcs just on the other side of the Cloud Peaks. Thays even started a rumor about a half-elf army in the forest of Tethir, ready to pounce on a divided Arm. None of the rumors were true, but they began to turn people's thoughts towards unity, not war. Thays knew that that if he and other members of this council were to take control of Arm, they would need broad-based popular support. Tensions between cities and merchant houses were still high. So, to get that support, Selemshant and the other houses agreed to drop their family names and never use them again. When news of a Council of 6 spread throughout the land, many people accepted that their rule, a group that would unite Arm under one rule, governing for the benefit of all instead of one city or trading company over another. It was indeed a welcome change. The council raised an army at great personal expense to quell the few pockets of resistance that remained, and it has been in total control of Arm for the past 22 years. There we go. Fergus on the platform is another. Fergus on the platform is another. He was the game's director. I got it, Camdog. Telesis, it's a speedrun for you. We're just not trying for the world record yet. Slowest speedrun ever. Maths problem 10. It completely sealed it, yeah. We are putting that on the floor because now we've read
Yes? Certainly.
I was hoping that might tell us something about the wizards. It didn't. And Western Heartland? Nah. Right, where are we off to next?
I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
Without doubt.
Oh, look! This man has lots of fruit.
Quickly and precisely.
Kalimshites, Tetherians, Waterdavians, they all make their way here eventually to Arm, they do.
Hello, are you looking for something, yeah? Oh, is this, like, German? Are you looking for something, yeah? Do you needing assistance, yeah? And you can be helping you. Right, show me what you got in stock, dude. Good. We be having much fruit, yes, but you not be wanting fruit. I be sure. I show you what else I be having. Come, I show. Same stuff as always. Yes. 112 for a potion of healing, though. I know there's a speedrun of this that's like 40 minutes long. Lots of glitching and very hilarious. Jawohl, this is the good accent, yeah? This is how the Germans speak.
Without hesitation.
It is the most accurate representation of a German accent ever. I have been to Germany twice. 3 times, in fact. And everyone in Germany speaks like this.
This will not take long.
Even the ladies. Can't confirm that is accurate German. Told you.
If it must be done.
It's like you never left Berlin. Okay, so you were in Berlin. Where are you now?
It is about
Telesis.
time.
Come on, guys. Stop getting in each other's way. Engine's shop. That's the German lad. I will probably never forget that that's his shop now. We should probably close the doors that are just completely useless to us, really. What is this? It is nothing. Oh, Buenos Aires. Nice. Funny thing, you has a lecturer this semester who came pretty close to sounding like that.
Now, if you turn to page 356 now!
No,
Certainly.
no.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Greetings to thee, fair customer. Perter bids thee welcome to his shop and good fortune upon thy negotiations. What do you sell here? I am renowned for my quality fletching. And there's a fair bowyer as well. Dost thou care to peruse my inventory? Yeah, go on. Composite longbow, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. Buffet lines of quests available to you at this point in the game can only be described as excessive. A buffet of quests. I like that term.
Speak. Direct me as you will.
Oh, that's locked. What's this thing?
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell is his name?
Arnolinus being disturbed at every opportunity. What is it you being wanting?
What kind of name is Arnolinus?
Arnolinus be a
Fine dwarven name. Oh, he's dwarven. Okay. Switch accents. If you be taking issue with that, mayhap you may be buying me armour. Arnolinus need be needing to sell it to you. Well, not only are you oddly named, but you are also a poor merchant as well. Let's see what you've got in stock. Arnolinus will near be taking an insult to you, half-elf. Be gone and be near you coming again.
Pieces to rub together. Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
It be ye, Arnolinus near be selling any of his armours to the likes of you, ye half-elf. Come, don't hold a grudge with me. I meant nothing. I really would like to see your armour. Nay, Arnolinus be thinking you an arrogant piece of cracked ore. Arnolinus will ne'er be dealing with you. Oh, really?
Well, you look like the sort who has
I
more
was
than
wrong
two
in
gold
insulting
pieces
you.
to rub
Please
together.
accept my most humble apology. Arnolinus be reluctantly accepting your apology, half-elf. You may be looking at Arnolinus' armour, but only if you not be staring too long. Oh, he's plate mail +1. He's actually got quite a nice selection. Yes. Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
It will be done.
Bilbao speculates that dwarf throwing is a sport. I mean, it definitely is, isn't it? I think we're almost done inside of the city. We will have to go up here. I mean, not in the city. This is just literally just one bit. In the Joaquin's Promenade. Then we've got docks, slums, graveyard, bridge, city gates, government, temple.
What is it?
Cows.
Without doubt. Quickly and precisely.
Go on. Would there be a way? I know Zephyr was talking the other day about you can transfer across the voice file. Would there be a way to transfer it across and import it into the game that we currently have, or would we have to like start again? Mally! How are you?
Without hesitation.
Oh, okay. We'll go around this way. I think once we've cleared out this section, we will probably move on with...
I have no patience for cities. Our stay had best be a short one.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of cities, to be fair. There's too much to do. You alright? How am I doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, it's been... Baldur's Gate has been melting my brain slightly today. But it's good. I'm enjoying the story. Some of the mechanics I am less enamoured with. Julia the ore merchant.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
Get on with you. I don't deal with individuals. Bulk ore is what I sell. You need a few pebbles. You go scrounge it yourself. Alright. What's on your table? Nothing. You haven't got anything on there. What kind of merchant has nothing on a table? Crack door. I don't think there's anybody up here. Pardon me. Seems normal. I remember first playing this when you were like 10, 12. God, this would have just blown my tiny mind when I was 10 or 11. Or even 12. It's blowing my tiny mind now. So yeah, that's us in this section, I think. Seems like the thing to do is just to check what's going on outside. Have a look at this fancy old... Oh, that's lovely. Some sort of dwarf with a winged helmet. One of the reasons you got into tabletop role-playing. Never managed to crack into tabletop role-playing with my friends. Big, like, game geeks, but never tabletop. Until recently, until recent years, that's kind of changed. But it was always, like, tech before that. And now, I might even be joining my first actual game of D&D. I've done loads of pickup games, but I've never joined a campaign before. So I'm really, really keen.
You'll find no better prices in Arm.
Hello,
I
lady.
guarantee it.
Would you like to purchase some of our high-quality merchandise this afternoon?
Let's see what you've got.
And this is going to be the voice of my first character. I've just decided he's going to be a gnome. No. Maybe not.
Speak. This will not take
Lots
long.
of merchants that just sell exactly the same stuff. Thank you, Mally. Bellman Gurgus. Sounds like my stomach after I've had something that kind of disagreed with it. Bellman Gurgus.
Nothing's worse than a cheating kobold.
Everything that's gone wrong in these days is because of those vile elves. They're the plague of the world, I tell you. Oh, it's just some
Yes?
sort of racist
If it
commoner.
must be done.
Excellent. So that's us. District exit. The ore merchant. I assume that's going to be part of another quest because there was nothing there for us just then. And here we go. We are currently in Joaquin's Promenade, it seems. Oh, or are we in the slums? No, we're in the Promenade. So the only place that we can actually go is the slums. Let's get our walking boots on.
Cool! You'd be the one I'd be looking for if I not be mistaken.
Yes, I am she, Galen Bale.
It's not what I want, but what I can be doing for you.
You might be wanting this information about a young lass arrested by the wizards on your arrival here, aye? I'm talking about Imoen. What do you know about her?
Now, Imoen, hey, that dear name. Young lass made the misfortune of casting a spell or two in a city that frowns on such business. Bad timing it was. You be thinking you wants to find her then?
Of course I want to find her. What do you know, you idiot?
Cool! I knows very little myself.
Canto. Coo. I can, however, link you up with a group that knows or can be finding out.
But this be not the best place to hold such a dialogue. I be having a place that would suit far better. It be just a short walk from here.
Oh. Coup count 2. He's a pigeon. Is this another illusion? He's actually a pigeon that's been changed into a man.
Why don't I take you there right now? Unless you have some reason for not wanting to come along.
I'm 90% sure this is a trap. But I'm also pretty sure that we'll be able to fight our way out of it. How do I know this isn't kind of... go on, show me to your home. I believe, like, Monza believes in her own skills.
Cool! Come with me then!
Woo! Oh, RetroVution!
Whew! It's good to be seeing you once again.
Go. My lady, I see that you were able to keep up with me all right, eh? I was afraid I'd lost you there. I kept up just fine. Now, tell me, what's this all about?
Aye, I'll be doing that as quick as ye blink. I'll tell ye straight that I know a powerful group that can be helping ye. They can be finding the wizard and the young woman, both they can. But they can be doing far better than the telling, my friend. They can also effect a rescue of your lass to boot.
They can rescue Imoen? Of course I'm interested. Ah, good. But you should know that it requires my friends to cross the cowled wizards. Not something you would be doing if you're at your own risk. Okay. All I need to know is where she is. I can handle the rest on my own. You might think this, but I've been telling you it isn't true. Without my organisation, there'd be nothing you can do. Choose then if you'll be wanting to help. If you wanted help or nay. How much is this help going to cost me? Well, it may seem costly, but I think the danger in crossing the cowled wizards is a fair price. If you think about it, it'd be 20,000 gold pieces for the help. I don't have that much money. How am I supposed to raise such a fare? I am sure you've spent as much in the past and will again. Surely there will be work in the city for you, or perhaps some of your expensive goods to sell. Where can I sell goods? It seems like a lot to be spending on people unknown to me. You might think so, but I offer... You might be right, Monscaro. It would be someone of power to find good information on the cowled wizards. This may be your only opportunity to find Imoen. Is there no help to be found elsewhere? There will be no aid elsewhere. Raise the coin or nay. You'll come out, and I'll be waiting. You may want to speak to Aledrian upstairs. He'll help you out. Good luck. Bruce will be waiting for you outside. He's my nephew, and he'll show you to the copper coronet. You'll find work easy enough there, you will. There was a girl in a copper coronet by the name of Nalia, even. She might have some work for a fighting woman like yourself. Fare you well, then, and give me greetings to Letinian, if it happens by him. Alright. TC,
the deal is made, and you have a goal, albeit a distant one. Your new friend has assured you that passage to Imoen can be bought, though you are certain the final tally will include much more than gold. Any help is welcome, however, and while the cost may be steep, your path is clear. Finding Imoen will lead to Irenicus, and to answers long overdue.
Fair play. Well, that is chapter 1 done. And that took us 9 hours? 8 hours. I like the chapters.
These are the prisoners from the disturbance at Joaquin's Promenade.
What is known?
Not but their names. The mage is John Irenicus. The girl is Imoen.
I didn't do anything. He did it all. I had...
Silence, child. Allow the fool to make his judgment.
Why was this man not gagged? Did he not slay 4 of you?
We dared not approach.
Regardless, in the end, he came willingly.
What should be done with them, sir?
They are deviants. Let them rot in Spellhold.
That's not going to hold him. It's not going to hold him. It's probably... Let's keep with that. There we go. We have updated to chapter 2. The only thing that we've got left in chapter 1 is to help the dryads that are currently in Irenicus's lair. And the only thing that we are starting with in chapter 2 In the Athkatla slums, I met Galen Bale, who seems to know something about Imowen's capture. He has led me to his home in the far eastern side of the slums district and bade me to enter, where we might discuss an offer of aid, which we did. Galen Bale will connect me with a group who... Oh, they've reversed... Okay. I think they've reversed what happens with the journal. I think the latest one is on the bottom now, maybe? Galen Bale will connect me with a group who will aid in finding Imowen, but the price is 20,000 gold pieces, a steep cost, but he did mention that it entailed crossing the Cald Wizards, not something to be done lightly. Once I have 20,000 gold pieces, I am to speak with him again. Fair enough, so.